Now you know that it's 9 hours until the next sedation, and 1 hour until you have to switch food bags.
Wait, it has to be the food bags have to be switched hourly.
No, it's just since the last time that they were. Oh no, correction. Hold on. Last time. Hold on. Let me read this correctly. So the last time a sedation was 9 hours ago, and the sedations are every
12 hours. He said.
Yeah, and the switch bags is every 8 hours, but it's been 7 hours since the last time, so it's 1 more hour.
So we need to feed it in an hour, and then we have to trank it in 3.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait. Let's see. Sorry, it'd be 11 hours since the last time, so it'd be because I would add an hour, so it'd be 10 hours and 11 hours, so 2. No, 1.
1.
It would be 1. Because, yeah, so okay, I get it, because they set them up so that way each one would be, so that way they would be at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
The first time you do it.
Mm-hmm.
That way it's a little easier.
So 1 hour.
So 1 hour for both. Got it. Alright. So now you guys know all this stuff.
I'll put one of the. I'll put Ismail on that. Ismail can take care of that. He's a protocol droid. He's all about that kind of thing.
So I guess right now would be a good time to just get to know everybody, so that way everybody gets to know each other now. While you got, a 3-day trip. 4-day trip still till Narshada.
Time to get close and cuddly and tell some more stories, huh?
So you were in the Clone Wars.
That you know.
Yeah, definitely.
What part of the Clone Wars?
The front lines.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah,
under the table.
It was behind the scenes, under the table, technically, because you were a smuggler.
No. So you did spy work?
Smuggling and mercenary stuff.
You're a merc.
I mean, that explains why he's with
the Hutt.
Yeah, the Hutt now.
I see.
It kind of makes sense, because now...
If you work with the Hutt, you're automatically really shady.
But I'm saying it kind of makes sense that you were a smuggler during the war, so the next step, now that the war is over, is kind of just go back to that.
Yeah. Try to get some semblance of it.
Oh, and as you can see, since you didn't like the look of my Velodroids, I put seats over them so that they don't look as
So they kind of look goofy as they're walking around. Some of them actually bump into walls because they can't see.
No, he's got eye holes cut out and arm holes.
I don't think you make me feel better unless you let him out of the vacuum.
Nothing.
To each his own. Would you like a full medical checkup? If I have 5 of the best medical droids that I've ever invented. Well, it's actually 1 medical droid that I split the personality unit into 5 separate good units, but that's beside the point.
I'd rather be eaten by a Rancor.
Are you sure? CeeLo Black is really good at the sausage.
I'll pass.
Alright. Anything else in character you guys want to speak to each other about? Do any other characters want to get to know each other?
I already know you 2 morons.
No, nothing.
You're shady.
No, nothing.
I'm not shady at all.
Shady. And you're... It's really hard. It's kind of hard to really figure him out.
The jailbait.
Yeah, he's the jailbait. Because he's actually playing a female that is 15 currently.
Ooh, no.
Yeah.
No love interest there.
Don't worry. He tends to not do much except
shoot things.
And shoot things.
You tend to be a pretty good killer for somebody who was supposed to be more deep undercover because you're supposed to be a spy.
Yeah.
Your class is a spy.
Yep.
The thing is, out of character, like
I've stolen stuff
a third
too,
of
though.
our group works for the Empire. Is currently working for the Empire, but like most of them don't know that each other is actively working for the Empire.
Yeah, which makes for the best dynamic.
Yeah.
So like nobody believes anybody when almost half of the people are on the same side anyways.
And also, like the very first session, we have, because it used to be half the group was working for the Empire, but that first session in
Well, he was already working for the Empire.
Yeah.
Because Sin Jord was Imperial.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like after we've gained more people since then, so
Yeah.
it's more than it's not exactly a half anymore. But
Yeah, because let's see, we added. Let's see, so it was you,
Mm-hmm.
Keontae, Kiari, Steven, April, Kayla, and that was and Dan, and that was everybody for the first session, right?
yeah,
For the very first session.
And my brother.
And Seth.
Yeah.
So, let's see, you, Keontae, Kiari, and that was about it for Imperials at the time.
Talon doesn't really work.
Yeah.
For the
Well, yeah, you're right. So you and Keontae, that was
so
it.
like a third. It's always been like a third.
It was you two, and that was it at the time.
Like seasons.
And then we got,
Your time jump.
and then we got Toki,
Mm-hmm.
who's Imperial,
There's no
Yep.
So that's 3.
Stuck in purgatory.
and it's still about a third at that point. It's still fine. Still a small number.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got
The Mandalorian.
JP's character. Oh no, Jared was there for a session. That's true. So Jared was there. He wasn't at the time. But then Jared changed his character. No, he wasn't there for. Yeah, he was. He just wanted a new character. He was
Yeah,
there
he was one of the
because he was the droid, and then he became the Mandalorian. And JP kind of took the droid for a bit. And the Mandalorian is rebel, but nobody's asked him about that. Nobody's wanted to ask him. So I mean.
Yep.
I mean, remember what happened when Guggen said that he was working for the rebels?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Half
that's
the
right,
party
Guggen.
turned on him.
So let's see. That's 2 rebels, 4 Imperial. Well, because let's be honest, the robot kind of became Imperial. The one that Jared started off on, the one that became JP's, and then is kind of now an NPC.
Yeah.
He kind of became Imperial. No, he's on his own middle.
Then
He's a middle
Bash
ground because then JP became his own.
Yeah.
And JP's kind of middle ground. So he's like Kiari, where he's not really Imperial.
Yep. Then Bash.
Who?
Because didn't Bash?
Pass.
Yeah,
Bash. Dan's character.
Yeah. 'Cause they think
He's middle ground, I thought. No,
he didn't.
no, we did change it to where his background is that he's a spy.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's see. So that's 5 Imperials. So 5 Imperials. Brian's character is also has been recruited with his brother because Jared and Brian's characters are brothers.
Yeah, but Bynes was one of the Imperial Mandalorians. No, was Jared the Imperial Mandalorian?
Sin was the Imperial, but he died.
I thought one of the Mandalorians was one of the Imperial.
It was Sin, because Sin was Mandalorian. Because he was the first Mandalorian in the party, and then he died in night 1.
Didn't even get a chance to. The only time you actually saw off your weapon was to shoot at the droid, actually. Because I was just watching that the other day.
So let's see how much time has gone by while you guys have been in space. Maybe time to feed that dragon or not.
Space!
Well, okay, an hour's passed, so.
Gotta go feed it.
This time.
Gotta
Droids.
feed it.
I'm gonna have the droids.
They're expendable.
Feed it and then trank it.
Feed it and trank it. And he knows how to do it, so he can do it.
No, I'm gonna send the droids to do it. I don't like them. They're expendable. They can get broken.
Well, it's not what they have.
But if the droids do it wrong, then you screwed everybody.
Don't worry, they're my droids.
They're
They don't do anything wrong. Especially because I monitor them.
I think he's gonna make a roll for this.
Okay,
That's bad.
I guess that would be mechanics.
Mechanics for the droids.
Yeah, to do the mechanic stuff on the...
I did not kill the group. Yes, you did.
Well,
It's a good thing. It's a good...
Killed the group with Pathfinder. We need
It wasn't me.
It's
Two
actually,
things.
2 greens.
Yeah.
it was technically, well, I think it was a combined effort.
Alright, you're good. Everything clicks perfectly.
We weren't eating.
You hear some growling from the cage, but then it dies down and goes to... Now it's snoring. Is there anything else you guys want to do? Do you still want to use that light point to make sure your food's good?
Nah, my chef droid's the best chef droid.
And as you say that and take a bite into your food,
Food poisoning.
What is it? That's too much salt. Who uses this much salt in eggs?
so now there is 2 light points.
What?
Yeah, as you're asking why there's so much salt, it's, you see Toki.
Pan back over.
Toki!
Every species has sodium deficiency.
I thought you were off spices.
Oh, he's got you there, Toby.
He eats scrambled eggs with hands.
You're not doing the Toki voice, though.
I'm not. I'm sorry. I gotta save my
It's
voice.
fine, he's got it, yeah.
I gotta record a couple auditions.
Also-
tomorrow.
Also, you've been watching the original Toki voice. It wasn't that bad.
It
It was pretty maintained.
was a normal voice, but I like the eccentric
But I
drug
had never
addict
seen the
Toki.
original Toki voice when I did it, so I saw
is-
the picture and I was like, I'm
This is
doing it.
healed Toki's voice.
Yeah, this is Toki after he found
I'm
out.
gonna make a disclaimer that the real Toki is back, but he's not doing the voice
Yeah.
due to
Obligations.
further obligations.
Just
More
back
important,
there, what the fuck
paying.
everybody.
Paying
Obligations.
obligations. If it was for like a random thing I was doing, I wouldn't care.
Alright, so,
I need money.
who's piloting the ship right now?
My commando pilot. He's better than my normal pilot.
Alright, so,
That's super hard to do.
you guys drop. Is there anything else you guys want to do while you're in hyperspace?
I mean, it's 3 yellows and a green instead of 2 yellows and 2
So
greens.
get the job done.
Nobody wants to get to know each other?
Fuck all of you.
Exactly.
Well, I mean,
Toki's still
I mean,
into this bear.
You've already done that with one member of the crew.
Oh.
Or pause, I should say.
Toki just totally ignores that.
Toki pulls out his lightsaber
like-
and starts toasting the piece of
Toki
I
was
told
drunk,
you
he
time and
doesn't
time
remember.
again. You cannot using your lightsaber for such a frivolous task is beneath you.
Did you
He
not eat the
says as
toast
he's
yesterday?
buttering his toast with
He's
his
attempting
plasma
to just, like-
blades.
Did you not eat the toast yesterday?
And yours lights up on fire, your toast. I tested for both of you.
Toki puts his lightsaber away.
Okay, to be fair, I tested for both of you. I used a boost and a setback on yours, but then because you complained to him about it and we're doing the exact same thing, I added an extra setback.
But mine looks cooler.
It's still on fire.
Yeah, your food's on fire. Surprisingly, that did not hurt.
Toki eats his food.
For you guys that, since you obviously can't see, C2 decided to take a bite of the burning toast.
Yeah.
The flaming toast.
The flaming toast.
I have a couple of extra tongues laying around.
Alright, so you guys...
Give me one because I still can't reach that one spot. Wait, you guys don't clean yourselves that way? Oh, never mind.
I mean, if you want the extra cybernetic enhancement, I've offered numerous times.
I mean, there's actually a refresher on this ship, just so you know.
Refresher.
Yes, I have a guest refresher and my own personal refresher. If you use my own personal refresher, it will not be a pleasurable experience.
I don't know what a refresher is.
It's where you clean yourself.
Oh.
And do other things.
So
It's that room that they never actually show in canon, but
You know it
as
exists.
because they look like they've showered in the last 24 hours.
And they actually have a word for it in the canon, so obviously it has to exist, and therefore... It's just why would you need to see that in a film?
Toki was making a joke about licking himself and eating another tongue.
Yeah.
It did not go over well.
It's just why would you need a scene of that in the films?
Like,
Sex scenes, man.
Yeah.
Hey, you! Yeah, you watching the video. It's me, Toki Supreme. I'm here to let you know that if you enjoyed this video, you need to like and subscribe. Also, if you want more Star Wars adventures from us, you should check out Escape Reality Films' Patreon page, which you can find in the link below. If you don't do at least one of those, I will send my army of Wookiees after you. I am the machine! Cuckoo, Cachoo! Ice cream!